Did you know that for centuries there was no celebration of the birth of Jesus? Didn't exist. There was no date for it. The early church realized it, and somewhere in the 400s decided they needed to do something about it. And there was all these festivals going on in the winter solstice. You know, there's crazy pagan festivals with crazy pagan practices going on. And so they thought about adopting one of those or joining one of those, but that didn't seem right because they were really not devoted to the one true God of the universe. They were devoted to other gods, and it just didn't seem right. So they decided to plop Christmas, the birth of Jesus celebration, right in the middle of these winter solstice celebrations. And they actually incorporated some of the pagan practices to woo over some pagans to celebrate the birth of Jesus. It was kind of an outreach program, really, if you want to think about it that way. They decided to say, well, rather than fight the culture, we're going to actually use what's already happening to celebrate the birth of this one true God and his Savior, his Son, into the world, this God in the flesh Son. And they made it this practice, and people came over, and things happened, and it was amazing. Lives were transformed. Now, it's interesting because we now live in a culture where Christmas has been paganized beyond belief, right? We got Santa Claus, we got gift giving out of control, we got mayhem all over the place. And, you know, it's easy for us to get angry about it, and it's easier for us to rail against it, but the bottom line is it is our culture, and people are living within it all the time. So maybe we should act more like the early church and find a way to take the pagan rituals that are going on and incorporate them so that we can actually bear witness to this Jesus who has come. Is there a way for us to take these pagan rituals, these pagan celebrations, and enter into them with the truth about a Savior who's come, and a child who is born, and a God who's made in the flesh who is with us?